occasionally, if not consistently, a victim of terrorism of the worst kind. But then again, we see your country and your statesmen being allied with the U.S. on the so-called war on terrorism, and yet the people of Pakistan perceive this to be a proxy war on behalf of the U.S. They don't feel that close to it. Is that true?
Well, I personally think a war on terror on our rear border is creating havoc in Pakistan. And I personally think that we'll have to separate the spillover effect of weaknesses of NATO forces in Afghanistan, which is coming to the regions of Pakistani areas, as well as there has been pockets of insurgents who may be a cause of a problem. But Pakistan on the whole is, I think, a collective in their mind that they are against any form or shape of terrorism. But in itself, of course, there has been a past of sectarian violence in Pakistan, but what we are seeing, like suicidal attacks and drone attacks, and these are new things, which is, I think, there is an effect of a war going on in Afghanistan, which is coming to the Pakistani areas. Now, there are problems in Swat, there are problems in Wana and those regions. But rather than having any sort of political dialogue on which Pakistani government now believes, and also the civilian rulers have been trying, the effects are quite to the opposite, because any civilian contract they make, there is a pressure, immense pressure from American side that any contract will though stabilize the situation in Pakistani areas, but will increase aggression against NATO forces in Afghanistan. But I think we are in a catch-22 position. What General Musharraf has given to Americans is not known to the parliament. We are not privy to it. And what they are asking from us is beyond what Musharraf has given already. So Pakistan will have to come up with some sort of consolidated answer that we don't want drone attacks. We don't want to compromise on our national sovereignty, but we do want to contribute to war on terror, but on our own terms, where we do not compromise on our sovereignty. But at this very moment, I believe America is forcing Pakistan and Pakistani people.
Amjad Malik, I'd like you to hold your thoughts. I want to on that line. I want to go to